on my muscles.
Okay.
Like the tense went away, and I was able to walk a little bit more freely, like if there was no obstructions on my back.
Okay.
And then the second time, as I feel a little bit more, just a light relief on my arm, but not a lot.
On the second visit, right?
On the second visit.
Okay. And then what happened last visit?
But now in the last visit that I was here, the pressure on my arm, it got released. I didn't feel no pressure, and I started.
Wait a second. What do you mean you didn't feel no pressure?
Like before, my hand feels like something was blocking it.
Okay.
Or that's probably why I was getting numbness in there.
Okay.
But and then.
So our last visit, third visit, we changed something.
Yes, it's like it released where the problem was.
Interesting.
And I started getting some feeling on my skin, on my hand, on my arm.
After the last visit?
After the last visit. It only had a little or small pain on the very back where the adjustment was made.
In the middle of the back, you're saying?
In the middle of the back, yes.
So we changed something. And
yes.
What we did we started at C1 and S1, right? S2.
Yes.
Sorry, C1 and S2 is where we started. We have some hardware there. We're not near the hardware, we're below
a little
it.
bit higher, yeah.
And then second visit, we found T4. And T4 we adjusted. It was okay, not a lot of change. Then the third visit, C1, S2 still there, but here's what was interesting. The pressure was at T7. And we decided to drop down to that T7. We left T4 alone. And for whatever reason, that T7 helped give him the result. And that's what's pretty cool. How does T7 relate to the arm? The whole idea was find it, accept it where you find it, fix it, and leave it alone. So we have to accept certain things, right? How would you think of a mid-back helping with an arm? You know what I'm saying? How would you think of, like, would you ever think
No.
that something in your mid-back that had pressure was contributing
to it?
That doesn't make logical sense for the way we're raised and taught, right? And so the idea in this work is we're helping everyone get back to balance. And whatever that is, accept it where you find it. And I think that's the lesson with us today. That we have to just accept it where it is. Now, today what I'm finding is I'm getting like 7-8 points at C1.
Yeah, it went, because I went to a game.
What game?
Golf game.
Oh, cool. You played?
Yeah, and then what do you call it, C7?
Yeah.
C7 went back out again. I'm not sure about the numbers, but as soon as it went out, I felt the pain all the way across my arm again.
Interesting. You mean, so T7 you meant, or up here went out?
No, down.
You felt this go out?
Yes.
Got it, okay. So we're going to do C1, T7. Tiny little bit down in the sacrum, okay? Come over here and let's see the x-ray of what we're doing. So what we're looking at here, this is T1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7. And what we were talking about, we were debating between T6 and T7 where we were going to adjust. Now, if you look, you can see this is rotated, this is rotated. These two kind of line up together along with this. So while this looks severely rotated, this comes back to level, and then this is the one, T7, starts this whole process. Was it the T7 nerve that was causing the arm, or was it the neck that wasn't holding and T7 helped the neck hold? That's a good question. Regardless, that's what we find. Find it, accept it, fix it, leave it alone. Let's continue, sir. We're going to go on the orange table. Your favorite! All right.
I don't like the orange shape.
Come on, you want that one?
No.
Face down. Alright, so we're going to start on C1. Slide up a little, sir. Good. Turn your head to the left. And you got to let that relax the best you can. Good. Drop the elbow. Good. There's a good piece. Head down, please. Now, we're going to do the sacrum next. I'm going to do T7 last, okay? Now, I had an assistant to help me last time.
I don't like that one.
This one?
Yeah.
Why is that?
That's a hard.
I know.
It almost feels like it's where the bracket is.
That's not the bracket, sir. Look, this is your S1. The bracket is up to here, okay? We're down here, okay? It's not where the bracket is. It's 3 segments below. There it is. That's it. Slide up a little bit more. Like this. There. Let's prep it. Deep breath in. All the way out, sir. Good. Deep breath in. All the way out. Good. Deep breath in. All the way out. That's the rest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Aquí.
Yeah.
Por abajo.
Oh, right there, right there.
Right there. Let's do that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're going to do this in 2 parts today. That's part 1. That was a transverse contact. Now we're going to get a spinous contact so we can get a little deeper set. Bring your chin up. Good. You're holding today, dude. And that's the home run, sir. What's different in your walk now?
It feels free, like there's no more tension in it. And before, I was struggling to make my whole body move.
Got it. Have a seat, please. Let's recheck on the meter. How is that arm right now after the adjustment?
It's good.
A little bit of shifting going on here, but we're clear up top. T7 is clear. I do need you to do lots of icing, okay?
T7 or
All of it. T7, sacrum, and up top here. I would suggest 1 icing session a day regardless of pain. Okay, it's for the inflammation.
Yeah.
So we're on the right track, sir.
Yep.
We're on the right track. C1, T7, S2. Those are the majors we're working on. Okay, and we'll just figure out the pattern. I'll see you later in the week. Any questions for me?
No.
Cool.
It's all good.
We're on the right track. Squeeze. And I'm sure people have been asking as well. They want to know how you're doing and how does somebody have 30 years of arm and arm pain and all this stuff. And you know, we found some nerve pressures. We adjusted you, and some good stuff is starting to happen now. So there you go. Have a beautiful weekend.